Fur farming is an inherently cruel industry. It causes unacceptable levels of suffering to thousands of animals every year in Quebec.
Quebecers love their pets like my little Archie here. But how about the thousands of foxes and minks in fur farms across Quebec? Advocates and experts are calling for Quebec to take action and ban the legal farming of animals for their fur.
The times have changed. The way we think about animals, our relationship to animals, and sort of how much consideration they deserve has evolved incredibly over the past few decades. In 2015, Quebec recognized animals as sentient beings.
City News spoke to a photojournalist who wishes to remain anonymous. They managed to capture the reality of fox and mink farms in Quebec, the reality hidden to the public.
The way we keep them in fur farms is the opposite of ethical.
We're talking about essentially wild animals, so minks and foxes, who are kept in tiny wire cages their entire lives. This deprives them of any possibility of expressing any kind of natural behaviors.
We have plenty of instances of injuries and cannibalism, and those are caused by fighting and stress because they're in close quarters. I want people to see the filth under the cages. And some of these cages actually have filth built up inside the cages as well. The smell is horrific, the repetitive behaviors that the animals exhibit because they are locked into such a small space. So you see them zooming back and forth, you see them spinning in circles over and over and over because they're trying to expend energy. They're also trying to get out.
When it comes to the methods that are used to put these animals to death, they are particularly barbaric. So we're talking about asphyxiation with CO2 for mink and anal electrocution for foxes.
Experts say this isn't just about animal welfare. It's about the environmental and public health impacts fur farms can have on society. The climate change impact of 1 kilogram of mink fur is 5 times higher than that of the next highest scoring textile, wool, according to the Canadian charitable nonpartisan organization, the Fur Bearers. British Columbia banning the farming of mink due to public health risks associated with COVID-19 and other zoonotic diseases after 3 of the 9 mink farms tested positive for SARS-CoV-2 in 2021.
One of the worries with fur farms is a new virus. Perhaps something that's currently circulating in bats or in the wild goes into minks, spreads into minks, amplifies into minks, and then from those minks can spread into humans.
As of January 25th, sources tell City News that there are 3 remaining fur farms in the province, but one of them may be inactive due to journalistic investigations. City News tried to get in contact with the fur farms in Quebec, but were unsuccessful in reaching them over the span of a month. We reached out to Quebec's Minister of Agriculture, but did not hear back in time for air. In Montreal, Brittany Henriques, City News.
In 1 minute on City News,